Hello and welcome back to another episode of Meta Ads for e-commerce. And today we are going to talk about how to optimize your ads for best results. Now, see, running Facebook ads is just 20% of your job done. Okay, most people think that just because you've set up your ads, now you're going to get results. But 80% of the job is to optimize it, understand the data that Facebook is giving you, and make the best changes to get the best results. All right. And today the episode is all about data and how to analyze it, what metrics you should be using to analyze it, and how to actually see those metrics in the dashboard and what changes can you make accordingly. So let's directly get into, and in fact, today I'm going to show you a live demo of how to actually do it by diving into one of our clients metadata and see how it actually works. So let's first understand how to actually do it. So this is a sheet that I've made for us to understand what all metrics we should be tracking and what they mean and what is the formula for them. I've divided it into three parts: ad level, website level, and last is performance level, which is basically the revenue level, we can also call it. Now this sheet is available in the description. I will be listing down the link for this sheet so you can check it out from there as well whenever you require. Next is, so let's see what it actually means. So on the ad level, we are going to see few metrics. Number one is link click, CTR, CPM, CPC, and hold rate. Now, what is link click? It basically, I'll just go through all of them very quickly. Link click means how many people are actually clicking on your ad, right? This shows that our people, if you have a high number of link click, it means that okay, a lot of people are interested in it, right? I mean, that is why they're clicking it. So maybe my ad is working well. Next is CTR. This is a percentage of how many people are actually clicking on your website or actually clicking on your ad, right? So let's say 10,000 people are watching it and 1,000 people are clicking on the ad, which means your CTR is 10%, which is extremely high. In general, according to market standards, the CTR is around 2%, but give or take. You can increase it, you can decrease it. And that's how it works. CPM is how much money Facebook is charging to show your ads to 1,000 people, right? It's CPM. The full form of CPM is cost per mile or cost per mille, and it means, like I've mentioned, the formula: ad spend divided by impression into 1,000. Right. This is the so Facebook works on the auction model where every slot where your ad is showing, Facebook is charging you for that. It's charging you on based on impression. So how much is it charging you for 1,000 impressions? We can see from CPM. Now, if CPM is higher, if that means your ads are going to be expensive, you will need to sell more to get a good return. But if CPM is lower, um, you can get by with less number of sales and you'll still be profitable when it comes to Facebook ads. Next is CPC, which is cost per click. I mean, how much money are you paying to get one click? It is calculated by total spend divided by number of clicks. And hold rate. This is a custom metric which I use. It basically shows how many, like whenever you're scrolling, so how many people are actually holding the video and seeing it. Now, it's the formula for that is through plays. Through plays is 15 seconds video play. All right, how like how many people are watching your video for 15 seconds straight divided by total number of impressions. On the website level, we have landing page views. This basically means how many people are actually ending up on your website. See, coming back to the diagram, just ignore all of this, but like I said, people click on the ad and go to the product page, right? So it is not necessary that if 100 people are clicking on the ad, 100 people will end up on the product page. If your website is slow, sorry, yes, no. If your website is slow, this number might go down to 20, 30 or something, right? A good number to go for is 80%, as in if 100 people are clicking on the ad, at least 80 should land up on the website. This is LTV to click, which is percentage of how many people are coming to the website to how many people are clicking. Like I said, it should be 80%. Add to cart, I don't have to tell you what it is, how many people are adding the product to cart. Add to cart to LTV. So basically, let's say if if X number of people are coming to your website, like you said, 80% people are coming to the website, how many people out of those 80 are actually adding the product to cart? If this number is too low, maybe people liked the product, but the price did not sit well with them, or the website was looking suspicious to them. So that gives you an idea that okay, I have to work on this part, right? Next is conversion rate, as in if 80%, if 80 people are coming to your website, how many of them are actually buying the product, right? Going all the way to the end. This in general is around 2%, give or take. It goes up, goes down according to the industry, but that is a harsh truth, right? So, for example, if 100 people come up on your website, only two, in general, two of them buy it, right? This is how it works. But give or take, it can go higher depending upon your industry. It can go lower as well depending upon your industry. This is performance level. These are the main metrics which will tell us how well an ad is performing. Number one is purchase, which is of course how many sales are you getting. Are you getting 50 orders a day? Are you getting 50 orders a month, 100 orders a month, whatever it is? Next is cost per purchase, which is how much are you actually paying to get the purchase. This is also called as CPA, which is cost per acquisition, right? So see, this is basic sense. If you are selling a product for 800 rupees, and if you're spending 800 rupees on marketing, you are going in a loss. You are not making any money, right? In fact, overall from business perspective, you are losing money there. So that is depends upon company to company. For example, if you're selling a bed or a cupboard, your cost per acquisition can be high as well. You can also spend 5,000 rupees if you're selling a product worth 50,000 rupees, then it's not a big deal. So it goes up and down. um, and final is ROAS. Now ROAS is considered the primary metric when you're running ads for your Facebook, for a e-commerce website. It is amount of revenue that is earned for every dollar spent on the campaign. Basically, if you're spending 1 rupee, how much money are you making back, right? If you're spending 1,000 rupees and you're getting sales of 1,000, your ROAS is 1. It is calculated by dividing purchase value, how much revenue you generated, divided by amount spent, right? I will just mention revenue here, right? So, and on a granular level, if you are spending 1,000 rupees and you're making 10,000 by those, you're getting a ROAS of 10, which is amazing. Basically, you're spending 1 rupee and getting 10 rupees back. That is some amazing deal. So this is how ROAS is. This is what ROAS is, and this is often considered the primary metric when you are driving results with your ads. So that these are the metrics that we're going to track. I'll share this sheet in the comment box. And guys, again, if you like all this, if you like all the work that I'm doing, just give me a thumbs up and comment something nice. So at least I know that it's reaching the right people and it's actually beneficial. Right, so let's get into the ads manager and see how to actually analyze all this data and where to get this data from. This is one of our clients dashboard, and this data here, we just signed them up recently. They've been working with someone else since the past 6-8 months, and we just signed them up and we'll be starting operations with them in the next 2-3 days. So but I'll still show it to you for you to get a gist of it. See, this is what your dashboard looks like, of course, and this is where I have selected all the options, which is purchases, cost for purchases, conversion value. Basically this is revenue, right? Purchase ROAS, link clicks, CPC, CPM, hold rate, etc., etc. And how do you get all of this? You click on this button, you go to till the end, you click on the plus button, and you click on customize columns. From here, you'll be able to select all the options. Some of the options you'll have to create for yourself, like you can see only you, by creating a custom metric. Formulas are already in the cheat sheet. Make sure you grab it from there, and then you click apply. Right, so now from here you can analyze each and every detail as such. Basically, suppose they've run multiple campaigns here, right? So if you can see, first of all, see, understand this, the most important part is the money that you're getting and the ROAS, right? CPM, CPC, link click, everything is good. If the link click or CTR is less, But if it is driving conversion, we will go with conversion. So you have to decide first what are your KPIs, also known as key performance indicators, and go ahead with them. That if this ad is giving me the best ROAS, for example, then I will continue scaling it no matter what. But if then maybe the CTR can be bad, or the CPC can be bad, or the whole rate can be bad. But if it is driving revenue, you go ahead with it. So you have to decide that first. But other metrics are also important when it comes to analyzing your creative, what creatives you should be running, etc., etc. So you can go through all the data, right? For example, see, for us this campaign was giving, for them this campaign was giving them 1.3 ROAS compared to 0 and 0. So compared to all other campaigns which did not give anything in return, of 0 ROAS. So of course this one was better for them. And they have the CTR and everything. See, the CTR for this campaign was much better than this one, but it did not give them any sales. So of course it does not make sense to go ahead with this, but you will go ahead with this one, because in the end this is the one getting you sales, right? So you have to understand which metrics you should be tracking, which you should be not, and how to take the metrics. Some metrics you'll have to take with a grain of salt, but some metrics, see, your CPC is so less, CPM is very less, but revenue is being uh, you're getting revenue from this one, right? So this is the better winner campaign, right? So you can easily go through all of this. I've already shown you, understand it, what to do and how to do, etc., etc. Now, another part of this is the breakdown function. Now see, when you're running ads, let's say you put an age bracket of 18 to 64, men and women, right? But after a month, after 2 months, you want to see, dude, which age group is performing the best for me, or which gender is performing the best for me. That is possible with the breakdown option. As you can see here, this is breakdown. You click on this and you have multiple options, right? You have multiple options. Like for example, if I go to gender, it's loading gender. And if I come to this campaign, sorry, if I come to this campaign, I can see uh, the out of 1,10,000, most purchase is coming from men compared to women, and it makes sense because this is a men clothing brand. So of course, but if you have a gender neutral brand, you want to see which gender is performing better for you, you can see it from here, right? Similarly, if I go back to Similarly, if I go back to what was it, breakdown, sorry. Similarly, if I go back to breakdown and I unselect gender and I select age, I can see which age is performing the best for me, right? See, 24, 25 to 34 is performing the best for me. It's giving me the best results, but also 35 to 44 is performing the best. Whereas after that, from 45 to 65 is not performing well for me, right? And I have spent how much? 4,000 on them. So when I know it's not performing well for me, in the next iteration, whenever I want to make changes to it, I'll remove this age bracket, right? This is what understanding the data is. You see the data and you see what changes you can make, right? When this is not a well performing category for you, why are you wasting your money there? I'll just put 25 to 35 in the bracket, right? Or if it was 18 to 24, I would try that as well. Right, coming back to breakdown, this is age, this is gender. You can also see placement, or instead of placement you can also see platform. As in, if we come back here, we see that Facebook and Instagram are performing the best for us compared to Messenger, which is not performing well for us. We have already spent 19 rupees, and which is not a lot, but you can see even in this, the best performing one is Instagram for us, right? Even though we're getting more purchases here, people are buying more from here. Even when you come, see, okay, this, okay, I'll give you an example. See, this is getting us the most amount of sales. Of course, we're getting 53,000 worth of sale. but it is not profitable for us. We're getting a ROAS of 0.72 only, whereas compared to Facebook, we're getting a ROAS of 2.29, right? So it makes more, even though we're getting sales here, we're losing money here, whereas we're making money here, right? We spent 31,000, but we made back, oh, sorry. Let's regroup. We spent 31,000 and we made back 72,000 here, and we spent 53,000 and we got only 38 from here. So see, you can understand, you're spending more but making less, you're spending less but making more. So which one is more profitable for you? It's of course Facebook. So you, what you do is, in the next iteration, maybe you run ads only on Facebook to get the more out of it, right? It's quite simple, honestly. There's not it's not some rocket science. You just have to understand data and make changes accordingly. Similarly, you can see a lot of breakdowns from here. You can also see placement, you can also see country, you can also see demographics, in terms of which state is getting you the most. Geography, sorry, in terms of geography, you can see regions. So since we're in India, we can see okay, for some reason it's not showing here, but otherwise you are able to see it. Maybe there's some glitch here, and that's fine, it's fine, right? But you can see which region performs the best for you, etc. So this is how you do analysis and breakdown, and read data to make better and wiser decisions. All right, so that is how you actually read data and understand what changes you should be making, and this is very important, right? Facebook is all about data. You collect data, analyze it, and churn out different iterations accordingly. It's also a science as much as it is an art. So that's all. I hope you guys like the video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you have any queries, write it in the comment box. And just for me, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, so that the algorithm shows it to more people like us who are interested in this topic. As always, thank you so much for watching this, and I hope to see you guys in the next video as well. Until then, goodbye.